Alright, just left the Allentown Art Museum and the presentation in what they called the big reveal. Now, it's approximately, give or take, a total of roughly 30-35 minutes of speeches. By the way, it's third Thursday here in Center City, Allentown. Art gallery is open, trying to attract attention to the restaurant and business, the restaurants here, etc. Gorgeous night here in Center City, Allentown. And honestly, they kind of like, I paid attention the whole time, but with all those speeches, people forget, they didn't do too much research into two things. Number one, people's, the average attention span of your average person, which is much shorter than what it used to be. Number two, speaking in monotone just really doesn't cut it anymore. Anyway, enough with the critique of the speeches. The Allentown Art Museum, they said a lot of things, like they're trying to get involved. They have people and organizations become more and more involved in the art museum, which is great. The Allentown Art Museum is a really cool place for Center City, Allentown here. But one of the things I actually pointed out to a couple people that worked for the museum is they missed the whole, they talk about, reaching out to schools and being, more modern and everything, but they missed the whole point of the modern era. I mean, people joke around here that the Lehigh Valley, I grew up here, was gone for 8.5 years, been back for over 7, looking to take off again. Anyway, so I can legitimately say this. You ask most people here in the Lehigh Valley, and they will honestly tell you that the area is pretty much stuck in a time warp of approximately 10 years behind the times. And the Allentown Art Museum, as much as I hate to say this, proves it. Because there was not one mention of digital artists. There's not one mention of technology. There was not a single mention of evolving the website into a more interactive environment. Giving them great ideas here, and I did mention these to some of the people that worked there. And I'm 46, but I usually try to think like somebody half my age, because I kind of have to with the magazine. But with myself, being 46 years old, yes, I'm part of the long forgotten Generation X, or whatever they call us. But anyway, people want an interactive environment. I mean, look at video games. How to have a successful video game on like the Xbox or PlayStation or a Nintendo system, you have to have that true interactive environment. Now, for a museum, I actually did a quick walk around, and all I saw there was pretty much the same. Granted, they had poetry, things like that, but what's on the walls were the same paintings and the same thing that I've seen for the past 7 years. There was no even slight hint as far as the museum even making an attempt to be in the modern world, and there's no mention, like I said, of having a digital art display. And as I was thinking about this article, hey, what about display? You want to talk about art? What about having a display on the history of video games? You want to talk about interactivity? Right there. Things like that were mysteriously missing from all the speeches and everything that the art museum is supposed to be doing, and that causes me that has me concerned about how the art museum is going to survive and expand and evolve. Because unless you do, we're in 2017. Let's face it. Unless you start talking and thinking in those terms, eventually you will become extinct. That's just the law of nature. I'm sorry. And the need to evolve into a digital, interactive environment, even for museums, is there for it to survive, for it to continue to increase membership. And all the numbers, everything they said was great. I give them nothing but high praise for reaching out, for trying everything possible to reach out to the community. But, everything I said, that's the reality of the modern world we live in. So, right now I'm on the 50% line of do I think the art museum can evolve and change in the next few years? Yes. Someone I spoke to, you see, yeah, baby steps, and see, yeah, well, what's considered a baby step now is 10, 20 years ago was considered a huge giant step. Everything's moving so fast now between the technology and what people want and need, and everything's moving so fast and changing so fast that you really kind of have to keep up with it. I mean, I'm starting to try to think of new ways to make the magazine more interactive for you. So that's my take on the Allentown Art Museum and their big reveal event today. Check out their website, see if you agree or disagree with me. As always, the sponsors, especially the financial ones, please check out the thanks to our sponsors page, because without them, nothing could happen at all, period. To everybody out there, Sports Magazine, thank you so much. Without you, I'd just be wasting my time. One chance every moment in life, people. Take it, run with it. You never know where it'll lead.